Well, Ben, despite all the rain breaks we've had over 2 days, the game's been moving rapidly forward. In a good position?
I think so, yeah. Certainly, we'd be happy at this point in the two teams, I think. It's been a real topsy-turvy game already, hasn't it? Even in a short space of time, you're obviously disappointed to have them 33 for 6 and not quite be able to close them out there, but you've got to give credit to the guys that came out and played really well for them to get them up to a score. And then, we were in a similar bit of trouble, and luckily we got a partnership together and got back, and then got back in front a little bit, and they played okay tonight. So it's all happening in a very short space of time.
It seems the seventh wicket partnerships are the ones to be involved in. They put on over 100, and you and Keith Barker got pretty close to that as well.
Yeah, no, it's good to bat with Keith out there. He's so proactive, and he's playing so well with bat and ball this year. He's a brilliant cricketer, isn't he? And he really threw some impetus back into the innings and played positively and got us up to a score.
Is there a difference between the ball early on and the cloud cover, and then maybe when the sun comes out and a little bit later in the innings?
Yeah, possibly. I think there's something in that. I think there's certainly sort of those early morning conditions. It was quite damp, wasn't it? Humid in the air, and the balls sort of seemed around pretty alarmingly, really, at times from a batting point of view, and there's certainly plenty in the wicket. So hopefully we get those sort of conditions in the morning when we bowl. If it's a little bit overcast and a little bit drizzly like it was this morning, hopefully that brings a bit of moisture in the pitch and we can run through them.
I know you picked up a wicket tonight, 23 for 1, but with the sun out and 2 heavy rollers or so, is it looking a bit easier to bat now? Might it be harder second time around?
Possibly, yeah. I'm not really sure, to be honest. The ball still sort of seamed her out quite nicely there. So we were a bit unlucky. There's a couple of close calls, LBs that on another day you might get, but no, we were in pretty good areas there, and ball's still going past the bat. So we're hopeful, like you say, when that heavy roller wears off a little bit, some juicy conditions in the morning perhaps, and. I think you're right, though. We set ourselves for hard work rather than sort of, it won't always be 33 for 6. So, yeah, we'll have to work hard.
And on the first innings, what was it, a 59-run lead? How crucial was that?
Yeah, and hopefully we look back at the end of the game and say that was a big part in it to, sort of make that fourth innings run chase a little bit easier. And, I think the big goal here is to make those 59 runs, worth sort of 3 or 4 wickets. That would be a real bonus, and hopefully that can happen in the morning.
And what about you? Your batting's been very consistent this summer. I know your career average of 40 suggests you are very consistent, but are you batting better, do you think, this year, or is this pretty much what Ben Brown does?
I don't know. I'm loving playing for Hampshire, so I think that's always going to bring out the best in you, and I'm really enjoying these sort of high-pressure games we're playing, and, it's been a while since I was playing at the top of county cricket and, chasing down a title. I've just really, really enjoyed it. And there's some really high pressure and high tense moments, but I think when you're at this stage of your career, that's what you want. That's what you want to challenge yourself. And I've always sort of prided myself on trying to score runs in those situations where maybe the top order have found it difficult, and you can do your bit in the middle order and try and get the team out of trouble. So no, I was pleased to do well today.